In the dusty ledgers of Indianapolis, Catherine McCarty's name appears as a widow. A single line of ink separated her from the rest of the women. What followed were 5 years of backbreaking labor, 5 years in which she and her 2 sons lived on the thin line between hunger and survival. Indianapolis had offered them nothing easily, but it had given them something essential: resilience. From her meager earnings, from the coins carefully saved at the bottom of a box, Catherine managed to set aside a few cents, not enough for security, but enough for hope. That was how the rumor reached them of a new town set to be born in Kansas. A place without a past, without debts, without eyes that knew their history. This time, the journey was no longer a desperate flight. They knew the way. The war had ended, the trains were running again, and for the first time in many years, Catherine felt she could breathe a little easier. Her cough had not disappeared, but its grip had loosened. It was enough for her to dare. In 1870, the McCarty family left Indianapolis and arrived in Wichita, Kansas. The town was barely being born, more of a promise than a place. The streets were drawn on paper before they were ever trodden by footsteps, and the wind kicked up dust like a warning that nothing here would be easy. Catherine was among Wichita's first settlers, a single woman with 2 boys and a determination that didn't show on any official documents, but could be felt in the way she walked tall, without asking anyone's permission. She opened a laundry, simply named City Laundry. She quickly understood what was missing in a frontier town full of single men, cowboys, laborers, fortune seekers, men who had neither the time nor the skill for the small necessities of life. Clean laundry had become a necessity, and Catherine turned that need into survival. The local newspaper, the Wichita City Eagle, published her advertisements, small notices that said more than they seemed, that an Irish woman, a widow, had earned her place in a town that did not yet know what it was to become. With the money she earned, Catherine made a gesture almost unthinkable for that time. She bought land. Not just one, but several lots in what would become downtown Wichita. On one of them, on North Main, she built a house. Not large, not luxurious, but hers. It was a rare testament to independence in a century where women were expected to survive, not to build. Those who knew her then described her as cheerful, with a stubborn light in her eyes, but also extremely hard-working. She laughed easily, worked hard, and never complained. Henry, her younger son, seemed to have inherited something of this strange combination of kindness and quiet strength. The laundry's customers remembered him as a cheerful boy who delivered clean clothes on time. For the first time, the McCarty family was no longer living from day to day, but from season to season.